So, this story is hosted online at an open copyright website where they have stories translated into multiple languages, often by volunteers. And this one here is published from Pratham Books. It's a level 3, which means the language is a little bit more complex than we've been doing before now. And I just love this art with the birds and the butterfly and dragonfly and bee and the girl just listening to it all. It says, so it's called Welcome to the Forest, and the author is Bhavna Menon, and the illustrator is Kavita Singh Kale, or Kale. It's sometimes hard to tell how names are being pronounced. Alright, and so it's got one of 21 pages. Now their eyes are very interesting. Not sure how I feel about that. Tulsa wishes she could visit a forest. Her teacher reads stories about tigers to the class. She loves to hear about forests and animals. Yeah, forests and animals. And you can see that this picture looks like multimedia, that they've cut out pictures and as well as what they painted. One day, her wish comes true. Woo-doo-ba-doo. Kare Chacha, a senior forest official, invites Tulsa and her friends to visit a forest called Kana River Reserve. That's the name of the place. A reserve is land reserved for the animals. So even if someone breaks it, they have to break with their lives. And one of the spies there and everybody is in the woods. Oh, I'm sorry, I kind of wandered off sentence-wise. But yes, so Tiger Reserve, that's where animals live. Tulsa and her friends can't stop grinning. They're just so happy. Yay! They will go to the forest for a whole day and a whole night. So hopefully they get to see lots of animals in the forest. Oh, here's Kare Chacha. It takes 4 hours, oh my gosh, by bus from the school to the forest. As soon as Tulsa gets down from the bus, a strong hand shakes her hand and then ruffles her hair. Welcome to Kana. Yay! Suppose I could try and do an older man's voice of welcome to Kana. It's Kare Chacha. Again, I apologize about the spelling or pronunciation here. Interestingly, the adults have black eyes and the kids have those light gray eyes. That's interesting. I like that the girls are in a uniform with their blue collars and their red sweaters. I don't know how that all works out, but here's a lovely bird. Tulsa and her friends Ronnie, Mithu, and Dipti stay close to one another. Sniff the air. It smells of trees and leaves, says Mithu. The air is clean like it has been washed with soap, adds Ronnie. Have you ever walked in the woods or in a forest area? The air just smells so much better, so different. And that's because that all of these things are actually being cleansed by the trees, the air is. They take in the CO2, and then that needs to be kind of filtered through the trees, and it gets turned into milk. It doesn't get turned into milk. That's the wrong word. It gets turned into oxygen. So we can breathe. It's almost sunset now. Oh, look at I think these are deer. There's a peacock, Carichacha, and other forest officials tell them about the forest they'll visit tomorrow. They play the sounds of animals and birds for the girls to hear and recognize. Ooh, they get to hear a bunch of animal noises. That's fun. It's a peacock. Oh, I know it's a barking deer. That's the sound of crickets. Next day, Tulsa wakes up at 5 in the morning. Oh my gosh, that's so early. It's cold. Everyone bundles up in warm clothes. One by one, they get into the bus. All around us, there is tall grass covered in a thick rain of. All around us, there is tall grass covered in a thick blanket of fog. Ravnir Uncle, the forest guide, tells them. I love the peacock. Tulsa can feel the cold and pure air on her listenings. So, Tulsa can feel the cold and pure air in her mouth. It tastes like mint leaves. Ooh. Shh. Ravnir Uncle answers, or whispers, he's whispering very quietly. There are 2 jackals right next to our bus. Jackals are small animals that hunt other animals. Everyone listens carefully. They hear the rustling sound of the tall grass. So, isn't that nice? But now they hear the rustling sound of the tall grass. Dried leaves crush under their feet as the jackals run lightly into the sewer. Can you imagine the sounds? Ravnir Uncle whispers again. A big deer called Sambar is standing on the right side of the road. A big deer called Samba is standing on the left side of the road. The deer is brown and has big stem-like horns called antlers on its head. Everyone focuses on those 2. Honk, honk, Sandbar runs off. Sounds like a very big horn, says Tulsa. All the girls laugh. Soon the air becomes even cooler. We are near a river now, Ravnir Uncle says. Tulsa can hear the gurgling of the water. So many birds are calling from the trees. Free, free! That one is whistling, said Rashmi. Yes, Rashmi, that is the call of the thrust, says Ravnir Uncle. Crick, crick. And that screeching you hear is the call of the jungle babbler. How fun. Nope, okay. Didn't skip the page. Soft leaves fall from above. Baby monkeys are showering them with leaves. Oh, how silly. And kind of sweet. Tulsa picks up a leaf that falls on her. It smells fresh and pure, just like the forest. But yes, it smells fresh and pure, just like the forest. That is definitely the best choice for those monkeys to drop on you. Leaves, okay. Other things, probably not. The bus starts moving uphill. Hold this, creeper. And I said these things. The bus starts moving uphill. Hold this, creeper. See how strong, like a raving rope? Okay, so it says, hold this creeper. You see how it's like a strong rope? The leaves are like cotton. Everyone takes turn to hold the creeper. This is the motto, says Uncle Ravnir, or Ravnir Uncle. The leaves are used to make small bowls. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Peacock to your right. Ravnir Uncle is excited. Oh, he's doing the presentation of the feathers. Oh, and look at this bird and this one. I love it. Is he dancing? Asked Tulsa. Let's see here. Yep. Okay, so we're talking about the peacock. Yes, Uncle says his feathers are shining in the winter, summer, and spring. It says shining like the winter sun and are sparkling like gemstones, is what Uncle actually said. Beautiful, says Tulsa. By now, everyone is hungry. They stop at the forest camp for breakfast. There, Kari Cha-Cha announces a surprise. Some of our camp elephants are here. Yay! So, bite. And so, look, they're touching the elephant. Now, this is a special situation with adults that know what they're doing. Never tie up animals without an adult telling you it's alright. In this case, he says they won't mind if you touch them gently. Everyone starts squealing in delight. Woohoo! Soon Tulsa is led to the elephant, Tara. The guide places her hand on Tara's prickly stomach. Whoop! Tulsa hears the sound of Tara's feet moving. Tulsa can feel the powerful muscles under her hands. Trumpeting softly, Tara placed her trunk in Tulsa's hand, looking for food. Tulsa can't stop smiling. All right. Tulsa can't stop smiling as she feels the wet trunk. It's time to go back. Aww. On the way, they pass a guar. The guar is chewing grass. The body is black, but the bottoms of the legs are white. It looks like Yes. The body is black, but the bottoms of the legs are white. It looks like the guar is wearing socks, says Ranveer. Have you ever been somewhere fun and you lost your way or didn't want to leave? That's definitely how Tulsa's feeling right now. Everyone laughs at the idea of it wearing socks. Suddenly, the air is split by a call, deep and loud. Oh! The cry comes again. The keeper is not very far. And I added information. Oh! The call comes again. The tiger is very far, explains Ranveer uncle. But he has probably seen you and wants you to know that. Sighing with happiness, Tulsa and her friends head out of the park. There are so many ways to experience what I got for you guys. But they can't wait to come back to Kanha Tiger Reserve. Oh, look, here's the animal that looks like it's the guar. The beautiful butterflies. This is a real story. In January 2017, the Last Wilderness Foundation, in association with Kanha Forest Development, conducted a camp for 23 visually impaired students from the The students were taken on a safari and nature trail using their fabulous sensory skills to enjoy the forest. About Last Wilderness Foundation. The Last Wilderness Foundation is an NGO that works in urban and rural areas with children to spread awareness about wildlife and biodiversity, which is, say, a difference of animals, and sensitize them towards conservation in the environment. For details, you can go to thelastwilderness.org. I hope you enjoyed the story, even though I was drifting off a little bit during it. Thank you so much for listening, and you have a great day.